and welcome to Carissa's Storytime. My name's Carissa and I love reading stories. If you watched my last video, The Go Away Bird, thank you so much for watching it and for all your lovely messages. They really meant a lot to me. And today I am going to be reading a story that has been chosen by my niece Anna because she is a very big fan of this character. Anna, this one is for you. The story is Super Peppa. Hands up, who loves Peppa Pig? Me too, I love Peppa. She's really cool, isn't she? Okay, so Anna, I know you've got a Peppa Pig toy and a George toy, so do you want to go and run and get them? And anyone else, if you've got a Peppa and George toy or anything Peppa related, you go and get it. And if you don't have a Peppa Pig toy, just get your favourite teddy or animal or dolly and bring it with you so you can get all snuggled up and read the story with me. I'll just wait here while you go and get them. La la la, la la la, la la la. Oh, are you back now? Oh, brilliant. Okay, you just sit down, if you're nice and cosy with your teddies all snuggled up, then I'll begin. Okay. I'll just remind you, the story is Super Peppa. We'll go to the very first page. There is Peppa looking pretty super in costume with a massive explosion saying Super Peppa. It was all about me week at Playgroup. Now children, began Madame Gazelle, I'd like you to start by each drawing a picture of yourself. Ooh, cried Peppa and her friends, grabbing the paints, crayon and glitter. And there they all are, grabbing the paints, crayon and glitter. It's pretty cool. When they'd finished, they put their pictures on the wall. We look very important up on the wall, said Peppa proudly. You are very important, replied Madame Gazelle. I'm a bit wonky, said Susie Sheep, giggling. And there they all are with their pictures on the wall. And can you see Susie Sheep's picture? It's a little bit wonky. It's just there. And Peppa's looks a bit wonky too. It's okay to have a wonky picture. I think it makes it more interesting. Next, Madame Gazelle asked the children to think about what they all like to do. I like bouncing, said Zoe Zebra, jumping up and down. I like standing on one leg, said Freddie Fox, trying to balance. I like laughing, said Candy Cat, rolling on the floor and giggling. And there you have Zoe Zebra bouncing, Freddie Fox jumping on one leg or standing on one leg, and Candy Cat rolling on the floor and laughing. I like rolling on the floor and laughing too. Oh! I like howling really loudly, howled Wendy Wolf. And there she is, howling super loudly. Can you guys all howl? Do it, let's try after 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Did you all do it? Oh, I think some of you didn't do it. Let's try it again. And this time, let's do it ever so loud. I want your mummies and daddies to think that there is a real wolf in this room. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh! That was brilliant! Well done, everyone. You all sounded like wolves. I've got a bit scared myself now. Lovely, said Mademoiselle. You all like to do lots of different things. And there's Madame Gazelle looking very happy. Now, think about what you're good at, said Madame Gazelle, and what you want to be when you grow up. I'm good at being clever, said Edmund Elephant. I'm going to be an astronaut and an anthropologist. And there he is, thinking about how he could be an astronaut on another planet talking to an alien. That's pretty cool. I'm good at being brave, said Danny Dog. I'm going to be a champion skateboarder. Whoosh! And there's Danny the Dog standing on a podium with his skateboard and winning a trophy. Do any of you skate? It's pretty fun. Can you do lots of tricks? Can you pop an ollie? Can you do a kickflip? If you're really good, you might be able to go on the vert ramp and go up and down and maybe flip over at the top. But that takes a few years' experience.
I'm good at eating carrots, cried Rebecca Rabbit. I'm going to be a carrot.
And there she is, imagining that she is a carrot. She looks really like a carrot, doesn't she? I hope no one mistakes her for a real carrot. They might eat her, and that wouldn't be very good, would it? Next week, I'd like you to come dressed as what you want to be when you grow up, said Madame Gazelle. Peppa put up her hand.
But I don't know what I want to be,
she sighed.
How will I know what to dress up as?
There's Peppa with her hand up, talking to Miss Gazelle, Madame Gazelle. Don't worry, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. You can dress as anything you like, even a carrot. Everybody giggled. There they all are, laughing away, imagining being dressed as a carrot.
But how do I choose?
Asked Peppa. Why don't you talk to some grown-ups to see what they do, suggested Madame Gazelle. They can help you decide.
Okay, said Peppa.
Just then the doorbell rang and it was time to go home. Goodbye, everyone, said Madame Gazelle. See you next week.
Goodbye, Madame Gazelle,
called the children. And there they all are with their parents, waiting to be picked up and taken home. Oh, everybody's there. And there's Peppa, right there. The next day, Peppa asked Mummy Pig about her work. I write stories on the computer, explained Mummy Pig. When I think of an idea, I go like this. Mummy Pig wrote an amazing story and read it to Peppa. There's Mummy Pig and Peppa at the computer, and Mummy Pig's typing her amazing story.
Wow, Mummy! I want to be a writer just like you, said Peppa. You write super stories.
You can be a writer, Peppa, said Mummy Pig. Why don't you start writing a story now?
But what if I can't think of a story?
Asked Peppa. You have to believe you can, said Mummy Pig.
But what if people don't like it?
Asked Peppa. You have to believe they will, said Mummy Pig. And there is Mummy Pig telling Peppa to believe in herself.
Okay, said Peppa.
And she told Mummy Pig a wonderful story about a princess, a frog and a little prince. What a super story, said Mummy Pig. You see, Peppa, when you believe you can do something, it helps you to do it. And there is Peppa's story. Peppa's dressed up as a princess. And here is another pig on a little horse. And there's a fountain. And can you spot the frog? Oh, yes, there you go. There's the frog in the fountain. That looked like a really good story, didn't it? After lunch, Daddy Pig took Peppa to his muddy puddle jumping competition.
I hope you win, Daddy, Peppa whispered.
I might, replied Daddy Pig. I'm a bit of an expert.
Daddy Pig leapt high into the air and landed with a perfect splash. He won the golden cup and the crowd cheered. Hooray for Daddy Pig!
Wow, Daddy! I want to jump in competitions just like you, cried Peppa. You're a super muddy puddle jumper.
And there is Daddy Pig jumping in the puddle. There is his cup and there is everybody else covered in mud. Wow, they are super muddy, aren't they? I hope that comes out in the wash.
Why don't you try jumping now, Peppa? Said Daddy Pig.
But I'm not an expert like you, replied Peppa.
You can be an expert, said Daddy Pig. You just have to practice.
Daddy Pig helped Peppa practice jumping. And there they are, practicing jumping in a very big muddy puddle. Then Peppa leapt high into the air and made an enormous splash. The crowd were covered in mud and they cheered and cheered. Hooray for Peppa!
That was amazing. Thank you, Daddy,
said Peppa. And there is everybody covered in even more mud. They look very happy about that though. Everybody loves muddy puddles. Next, Peppa went to see Miss Rabbit. I hope you're ready for a busy day, Peppa, Miss Rabbit cried. Peppa followed her as she zoomed from one job to the next. They raced from the supermarket to the fire station and onto the museum. And then to the theatre. After that, Miss Rabbit took some visitors for a helicopter ride and sold everyone yummy ice creams. Wow, she is a busy rabbit. So there they are in the supermarket, at the fire station, in the museum, at the theatre, in the helicopter ride and selling ice creams. Busy Miss Rabbit. Whew, she must be exhausted.
Wow, Miss Rabbit, I want to be just like you and do lots of things, said Peppa.
As Miss Rabbit drove everyone home on the train.
You're super at everything.
And there is the train. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. If you work hard, you can be good at anything, said Miss Rabbit.
Do I work hard? Asked Peppa.
Yes, replied Miss Rabbit. You've been working hard with me all afternoon. You're super at everything, just like me. But when she got home, Peppa was confused. She still didn't know who to dress up as for Playgroup.
Mummy, Daddy and Miss Rabbit are super at everything, George. And I want to be just like them. But how can I dress up as everything?
And there is Peppa asking George while he plays with Mr. Potato and his train set.
Super Potato!
Cheered George, soaring his toy through the air.
That's it, George, cried
Peppa, having a clever idea. She headed straight to her dressing up box. And there's the dressing up box. I wonder what's inside. The next day at Playgroup, all the children were dressed up. I see you decided to be a superhero, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle.
I'm not a superhero, replied Peppa. I am super. Mummy, Daddy and Miss Rabbit said, if you believe in yourself, practice and work hard, you can be super at anything. And I do. So I'm Super Peppa.
Wonderful, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. I mean super.
Super Peppa!
Everyone cheered, racing over to the dressing up box. And there is everybody dressed up. There's Peppa in her superhero outfit. And then we have got, can you see what everyone else is dressed up as? An astronaut, a policeman, a skateboarder, a carrot. And then on this page we have got a sheriff, Madame Gazelle, and a painter or an artist, a nurse, a builder, and a postwoman. Wow, they picked a lot of different jobs, didn't they? Do you want to be any of those jobs? Shout out loud if you do. When they came back, they were all wearing super costumes just like Peppa. Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig and Miss Rabbit had helped Peppa to be super. And now Peppa had helped everyone else to be super too. Super Peppa, super everyone, announced Madame Gazelle, swishing her cape from side to side. We are all super! And there they all are, wearing their capes, celebrating under all of that confetti. I like Madame Gazelle's cape, it's very big and purple, isn't it? They all look very cool. Whew.
And then they all just start laughing at the end. Ha ha ha, hee hee hee, rolling around on the floor. That was Candy Cat's favourite thing to do. And that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I want you just to remember what Peppa learned in the story. Can you remember what she said? What she said at the end about what everyone taught her? Shall I give you a little reminder? Okay, so Mummy Pig said to Peppa, you need to believe in yourself. If you believe you can do something, then you can do it. And then, what did Daddy Pig teach Peppa? He said, you need to practice at what you like doing. Practice really hard and you'll become really good at it. And then the last thing is to work hard. So you just need to believe in yourself, practice and work hard. So try and remember that in everything you do. And I want you to shout after me, I believe in myself. So 1, 2, 3, I believe in myself. That wasn't very loud. Should we do it again? 1, 2, 3. I believe in myself! Yay! Well done, everybody. And I wanted to leave you with 2 challenges today. They are drawing challenges and dress-up challenges. So first of all, with a drawing challenge, I would like you to think about what you like doing and what you're good at doing, and draw a picture of that. So it can be something you like doing, or something you're good at doing. That could be the same thing or could be different things. I really like surfing. I'm not very good at it, but I love it. So I could draw a picture of myself on a surfboard. So you can think of anything that you like doing or good at doing. And the other thing to draw a picture of is a picture of what you want to be when you're older. So have a little think about what you would like to be when you're older. There was lots of ideas in that story. And then, like Madame Gazelle said, you can ask your parents what do they do as their job, or other adults that you might know. You can phone them up and ask them, what do you do? What's your job? They might have had many jobs. They might have had lots of different jobs and changed them. So have a speak to them and get some ideas, and then think about what you want to do and draw a picture of that. When I was little, I wanted to be a clown, so I could draw a picture of me being a clown. Also, there's a dress-up challenge. So think about what you want to be when you're older and then dress up as it. So don't worry if you don't have any fancy costumes or dressing up box. Just grab your brother and sister's clothes or your mum and dad's clothes, or wear your clothes in a funny way or inside out. You could use any props you've got around the house, like sheets, pieces of paper, a box. If you want to be a robot, you can put yourself in a box. There's lots of ideas, and I'm sure Mummy and Daddy and your brothers and sisters can help you come up with lots of ideas. So those are my challenges to you. I hope you enjoy them, have lots of fun, and remember, if you believe you can do it and work hard and practice, you can. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you come back and watch another Carissa Storytime very soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.